Hello. Have you ever wondered what disc golf is? Or have you ever just went out to a park and you were looking at someone and you just wondered, what am I looking at? What's even happening right now? Where where are you even throwing to? Well, don't worry. I'll explain it for you. My name is Justin, aka T1 Disc Golf, and this is what disc golf is. Disc golf is basically you're throwing from a concrete tee pad with discs, or aka frisbees, and you're throwing it from the pad to the basket, which is our basically end hole. And each hole will look different amongst different places. Some are in kind of open fields, some are in the woods. So the difficulty ranges from easy to hard, depending on also length and other things. Honestly, it's not much more explaining outside of that if you want the simple definition of it. But the scoring is just very similar to traditional ball golf. It's not anything super crazy. You have your birdies, bogeys, pars, your eagles, your double bogeys, and so on. There's tournaments and stuff like that, so it is a competitive sport, but you could also take it as a very recreational, I'm just out here for fun and nothing super crazy. You have an afternoon that you're free and you just want to go do something kind of relaxing, but you want to go out and do a little bit more than just walking. Disc golf is a sport for you. If you want to be competitive and stuff like that, there is a competitive scene with tournaments, leagues, and maybe you just want to have a friendly competition with some of your friends. Disc golf is a great opportunity and exercise to go out and be able to compete or just have fun. With disc golf, I'm gonna do a little quick explanation of the discs. A lot of people think about the ultimate disc or the catch discs. Ultimate frisbee is a really good fun sport as well, and there's some similarities with the throwing styles in between both, but traditionally a catch disc is going to be a lot bigger compared to disc golf discs, where disc golf discs are going to be smaller and a lot slimmer compared to catch discs and all that. This catch discs are meant to more fly in the air and kind of float and have more opportunity for the person who's on the receiving end of the throw to catch it, and also the thrower be able to go throw it and get where the disc needs to go and just hang in the air for their catcher. And with disc golf discs, you want both accuracy and distance with this. There's 4 different styles of discs. Kind of similar to how ball golf has different sticks for they have a putter. For us, it's going to be a little bit thicker. It ranges in size, and usually there's a set weight to all the discs, but it's very dependent on manufacturer and stuff like that. There's also mid-ranges, which it would be kind of similar to an iron per se. When it comes to if you work on compare it to ball golf and equipment wise, this is more for approaches and stuff like that. A little bit further out than what you would throw a putter for. Some people putt with these. That's usually based on user preference. Not really going to be too complicated about that one. And then there's drivers. We have fairways and we have distance drivers. As far as when it comes to the differences between the two, fairways typically have a smaller rim compared to distance drivers, because right here the distance driver is going to have a little bit wider rim. It's also going to be a little bit slimmer in profile. Not really you could see a whole lot, but also my fairway is going to be, it's going to go with distance, but it's also going to have a certain distance it's going to hit before it starts to dump out or whatever. But usually the fairway drivers are going to have a little bit more of a variety into their molds. Distance drivers will have variety as well, but it's not going to be as drastic as fairways, because different fairways are going to be used for different type of style shots more than you're going to get distance drivers. Distance drivers, you just want to get something that's going to go out really far, maybe in an open field, or maybe to punch a gap in the woods. Most of the sport's going to be based off of user preferences and like what you want your shot to look like, how you want to throw it, what you want to throw it with. I'll put future videos out for all that type of stuff and the differences between the discs and how each disc is going to be good for what they are. Now, as far as courses, there's a variety style of courses, and they range from mostly any number of holes. Like ball golf courses, they'll traditionally be 9 or 18. There's also specific courses, and typically those are going to be more private owned, but there's also different exceptions of like state park or park style, where it's either 21 or 27 hole courses. There's also courses where there's multiple layouts. There's going to be courses where there's multiple courses at a park, and usually turns into a disc golf haven, but it's also what you're feeling and how long of time you want to go play at the course. There's beginner style courses where they're a little bit shorter and smaller, and then there's longer courses where it's more for the bigger arms. It's also more for if you want to put a challenge on yourself or play a challenging course. There's those options as well, and also just based on your experience on how much you played or how well you play. You want something to challenge you, or do you want something that's gonna just be fun and you just want to go experiment or screw around at? Certain courses are going to be good for you. Now, the main two differences between courses is there's going to be open park style courses, and there's also going to be wooded courses. Both courses are good in their own sense, but open style courses are going to be more beginner friendly, and sometimes they could be longer courses depending on how big the park is and how it's set up. Wooded courses are going to be a lot tougher, not necessarily smaller, but there's some courses where it's going to be longer style holes. But the thing about the wooded courses that's going to be making it different from open style is the accuracy of not just placement, but also just how you're going to throw through all the trees and stuff like that. It's fun either way. It's a good challenge for either, because the experienced still struggle with the trees, and sometimes experienced players will also struggle with open style holes. It's just, most of the time it's going to be how you play, how you deal with the weather, and how you deal with the challenge that's set before you with the holes on the course. Now, the next thing that's I'm going to cover is the baskets. The baskets go in like all ranges and sizes. There's like more popular ones compared to others when you go to courses, but for the most part, all of them are going to be relatively the same in the same job of it, is to catch the disc when you go to putt or whatever into it. However, it's not as easy as it looks due to the fact that you do have to hit a certain spot within the basket to get it in. And ultimately that's how you finish the hole, is getting in the basket. So if you ever wonder if there's like a better basket compared to other ones, there always will be a better something when it comes to different types of baskets. However, it does come down to more your skill and the adaptability of playing. Outside of that, realistically, disc golf is meant to be more just a very calm, enjoyable sport. Nothing super crazy about it. You play it how you want. You want to be competitive, there's opportunity to go do that. If you want to play just very casual and you just want to go take a Sunday afternoon and just enjoy yourself, or maybe play with people and just go do certain things and just, get some little bit of exercise out, it's a perfect opportunity, like I said. But outside of that, typically we're not running around doing anything crazy or anything like that. You play it how you want, you enjoy it how you want. It's very a user player style game that just requires accuracy and just having fun, honestly. So if you find this video very helpful, let me know. If there's anything I've missed, also put it down there in the comments. Like I said, I'm going to be doing future videos and on different topics and stuff like that. I have a whole list of things that I'm planning to do, but I thought as my first video it'd be a good video to just break down disc golf and what it is. Very much simplified it. I'll go into the specific details of it in other videos as well. But yeah, if there's other topics that you do want to see, then definitely let me know. The plan this winter is to at least get through a chunk of my topics of what I want to do, and then the spring will be more of the time when I try to do more technique videos and course stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. My name is Justin, aka T1 Disc Golf, and yeah, grip and rip.